The Supreme Court's gavel has cracked open a cesspool of corruption at the heart of British politics, and Keir Starmer is drowning in it. Tonight, as leaked documents flood the airwaves, the Labour leader's empire of lies crumbles under the weight of undeniable proof. Millions funneled through shadowy offshore havens, grease palms from fossil fuel barons and arms dealers. Precisely the blood-sucking industry Starmer swore to gut. This isn't some tabloid fever dream. It's a judicial thunderbolt, branding him a hypocrite who peddled integrity while pocketing dirty cash. Resignation? It's not on the table. It's the only goddamn exit from the inferno he's ignited. What started as a smug TV panel devolved into national Armageddon when those Supreme Court files hit the desks of wide-eyed reporters. Cameras captured the freeze-frame horror. Starmer's face paling as headlines screamed, "Labor's dirty secrets exposed." The court didn't mince words in its blistering verdict. Starmer's financial sleight of hand wasn't a slip-up. It was deliberate concealment, a direct assault on democratic trust. For the first time ever, the UK's top judges rammed a boot into a party leader's gut, demanding he quit or face the prosecutor's meat grinder for electoral fraud and abuse of power. No wiggle room, no appeals, just cold, hard law slicing through his facade. Parliament erupted like a powder keg. Labour MPs, those spineless careerists, scattered in panic, their loyalty evaporating faster than Starmer's poll numbers. Within hours, over 40 of them backbench nobodies to shadow cabinet sharks, slapped their names on a leaked letter torching their boss. We won't sink with a captain who's auctioned our soul to tax-dodging vultures. It's mutiny, pure and vicious, with whispers of shadow cabinet exodus turning to roars. West Streeting, the health shadow once glued to Starmer's hip, is one wrong word from bolting. Yvette Cooper's holed up in war room huddles, plotting an interim coup with Angela Rayner and Andy Burnham as the reluctant saviors. Rayner's gone radio silent, her coy tweets reeking of backstabbing ambition. Smart move, because tying your fate to this sinking rat is career suicide. The rot runs deeper than one man's greed. Those emails, now viral poison, show Starmer's inner circle waving red flags months back. This cash stinks. It's from the very profiteers we're railing against. He swatted them away like flies, too blinded by the glow of hedge fund slush to see the noose tightening. Fossil fuels? Weapons? Private healthcare vampires? Labor's manifesto Bible damned them all. Yet here's Starmer, slurping from their trough while preaching purity. The Supreme Court nailed it. Ignored warnings, pattern of deceit, a leader who'd rather torch public faith than admit he's bought and paid for. Outside the bubble, Britain's fed-up masses are unleashing hell. Protests swarm Labour HQs from London to Leeds, thousands strong, faces twisted in betrayal, chanting Starmer out till their throats bleed. Banners rip them apart. Night of the Lie, offshore Judas. Social media is a bonfire rage. Hashtag Starmer Resign trend with 5 million posts in a day. Videos of lifelong Labour diehards shredding membership cards going mega viral. Polls? A slaughter. 70% scream for his head. Even 48% of his own voters baying for blood. Petitions to yank his knighthood hit 1 million signatures overnight. Because a fraud in silk robes is an insult too far. Rivals are feasting on the carcass with shark-like glee. Nigel Farage, that populist bulldog, blasts from every screen. Labour's not a party. It's a Ponzi scheme for global grifters. Starmer clings on, we'll boot him with pitchforks. Reform UK's coffers bulge as ex-Labour foot soldiers defect in droves, their surge turning the scandal into Farage rocket fuel. Tories, those hypocritical relics, crow about Labour's moral bankruptcy while bearing their own skeletons. Ministers like Kemi Badenoch hurling barbs that stick like shrapnel. Lib Dems, the finger waggers, demand an electoral commission bloodbath, vowing to autopsy every dodgy quid Labour's touched. It's a feeding frenzy, and Starmer's the chum. Even Labour's union sugar daddies are baring teeth. Unite's brass thunders an ultimatum. No more funding crooks. Clean house or we're gone. GMB and Unison pile on. Their defection a financial gut punch. That'd leave Labour's election machine wheezing on fumes. Without that war chest, ground games crumble, ads fizzle, and safe seats flip red to blue, or worse, reform's toxic teal. Starmer? He's a ghost in his own bunker, brooding with a skeleton crew of yes-men, convinced he can weather this biblical shitstorm. Fat chance. His silence screams guilt, arrogant to foes, spineless to allies, damning to the public. Every tick of the clock carves deeper wounds. More leaks, more resignations, more proof he's poison. Legal eagles on Sky News warn defiance means cuffs, fraud charges, office abuse, the works. Parliament's itching for a no-confidence nuke. Tories are salivating to light the fuse. This isn't politics as usual. It's a judicial coup, the establishment's own enforcers toppling a fraud who dared with a crown of reform. Labor's a house of cards in a hurricane. Factions fracturing, dreams of number 10 evaporating. Starmer's vows of honesty, laughable rubble. His new era, a scam exposed to the grift it was. The public's done with polished liars. They're hungry for reckoning. Protests swell, knives sharpen, and the court's shadow lengthens. How long till he cracks? Hours, maybe days, but the end's written in stone. Britain won't forgive this betrayal. Starmer's not just falling. He's being hurled into oblivion by the fury he unleashed. And good riddance. The nation's better off without his brand of integrity.